Cheers.
Alright, I'm good, man. Whatever.
How was your day at work, Mike?
It was alright. It was a grind. That's for sure. But it's a Monday, so I expect it.
You're off from home. That's the good news.
How about you, buddy? Were you working this week, or are you off right now?
No, I'm working. I
Uh,
got this week and one more week. Today was pretty crazy for reasons I'll tell you later.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, let's do this thing.
Let's get it, buddy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sonoran Sports Cards. This is episode 43. Yeah, that's what it is. World Cup, as we're at the semifinals now. MLB free agency, and then
Yep.
do our ball picks and
Yes.
review of last.
Yes, sir. So we'll start out with the World Cup, as obviously that's the most important thing kind of going on right now.
I did absolute dog piss
I
on
I
my picks.
I think everyone did. Like, yeah, I know I'm newer to
Mhm.
soccer, but like I was choosing teams to win based off of just pure ranking because I don't know anything.
Yeah, if you did that, you took a fat L.
That's what
The
I'm
only one
saying.
that I think the only you would have won on
France.
Argentina, Netherlands, and then France, England.
Yeah. But like
But
Argentina wasn't like a massive like, oh, they're gonna stomp Netherlands.
no, it was probably like I think it was something like 5 versus like 8 or something.
Yeah. It
As far
was
as like world rankings.
yeah.
I don't know exactly for sure to be honest,
Um
but
Morocco popping off though on
I don't even.
thought I heard
Yeah,
something
I don't.
behind me. That was weird. If you guys saw me turning around looking at my bed there, I literally thought I heard like something like, on my bed behind me that creeped me
Shit,
out.
Mikey's room's haunted.
Apparently. But yeah, Brazil lost. Morocco beat Portugal. Brazil lost. I mean, Brazil losing to Croatia. I mean, they were in the final the cup last year, so like you can't really say that that's like a big loss. But like
Yeah, but
Croatia, like
yeah, and also Brazil's like the favorite,
yeah.
or was the favorite, I
I
guess
mean,
I should say.
so yeah, now we're down
And
to
then yeah, we're down to 4.
uh,
Morocco being here is crazy. They're the first African country to make it to the semifinals and the first like Arab country to make it to the semifinals too. So they
yeah.
got like the whole continent of Africa and like the Middle East all backing them. I don't know. And there's the interesting fact of like France is the people who like conquered Morocco and stuff like that. And
Right.
yeah, like so that's a little interesting in that matchup. So this is what we're left with. We have Argentina versus Croatia, which is like Messi, obviously for Argentina, and then Luka Modric for Croatia. Two legends. Obviously, Messi is by far the bigger household name. Like
Right.
you're only gonna know Luka Modric if you know soccer,
Yeah, I was
but
gonna say I've heard of one of those people. So
yeah, yeah, you've heard of one of those people, not the other. But
yeah.
Luka Modric is one of the best midfielders of all time, and I'm not even. That's not saying anything crazy. He's amazing, and he's old too. Just I think he's older than Messi by a little bit. So this is definitely his last one. And then you got France, the juggernauts with Kylian Mbappe and Anton Griezmann, who's probably been their best player. Griezmann has been, especially last game. When I was watching that game against England, Griezmann was the difference. He set up both goals. He had 2 assists and a 2-1 win. So that's pretty big. And then against Morocco, which I don't know. Like you can want to ride the Cinderella hype train, but if you're making picks like I'm about to do, I'm not picking them. Like I don't know. You can't keep picking the Cinderella. There's like no way France should lose to Morocco. But I would have said that about Portugal losing to Morocco too.
Right.
Um, so you got Argentina versus Croatia. I would say Croatia is gonna win the midfield because they have Luka Modric, and midfield, in my opinion, is the most important. So I'm gonna take Croatia, I guess,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be the be the outlier. Most of the world's going to take Argentina because of Messi, but
I'm
I
taking
know how
I'm
good
ta-
Luka Modric is.
I'm taking Messi just because I want Messi to win. 'Cause I think since this is the last cup and he's better
That's
than
fair.
you know, it's a movie
That's
script.
fair. And then France, Morocco, obviously France.
France, yeah, France is the juggernaut.
Morocco plays really good defense, and France has been susceptible. I think I heard like a stat that France still hasn't gone like hasn't held a team to no goals. Like they've given up goals on every single game that they've played in the World Cup, which is makes you think Morocco has some kind of hope. But I also don't think Morocco has. Like I think their defense is good, but Griezmann and
Yeah,
Mbappe and Giroud are a different thing. You don't just need a good defense for that. If your plan is to hold France to no goals and win 1-0, I don't think that's going to happen. So,
yeah,
I got France, and that means in my world, Croatia versus France will be the final,
which was the same
which
as
is happening
last
on
year.
Sunday, December 18th, by the way. So by the time we meet again next week,
The
the whole
fun,
World Cup will be over.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay,
so I don't know. I'm gonna say Croatia versus France. France.
France
I'm
three
not
peats.
not going crazy at all. Yeah, I think it's two peats. They didn't win before.
I read
I
something
think
that they
Germany
did.
won the World Cup before that.
Oh, really?
No,
So
yeah,
that'd be
Germany
what?
won in
Did you look it
2014.
up? Okay. Because where I saw something saying that they won the
No,
last
I didn't
two.
look it up. I just know that's what
Okay.
happened.
Okay, I believe you. Okay, so yeah, that's the World Cup. Um, France is probably gonna win again. Bet.
I think it's looking like that, and they have some key injuries, man. If they had their midfielders Pogba and Conte, they would. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think they'd be fucking steamrolling people. So maybe it's
Yeah.
better for the World Cup that they're not there.
Right.
Makes it a little bit more interesting. MLB free agency started last week, late last week. And there's a whole lot of moves, but if you look through it, it's like a lot of like 35-year-olds moving around, like old pitchers like Justin Verlander, who used to be great, but definitely a little bit, but over in years, or Jacob DeGrom also. But Justin Verlander's freaking 40, man. Like, like he's all right, but he's not like a freaking straight ace like he was. Jacob DeGrom is definitely the better of those two at this point.
Right.
But I don't know. This is a sports card podcast, and pitchers don't really do it. So I highlighted three people. Obviously, the first being the biggest free agent of them all this year, Aaron Judge, re-signing with the Yankees. So since he re-signed with the Yankees, 9-year, 360 million dollars, 9 years, Mikey. That's a nice chunk of change, right?
Yeah.
Pretty good, pretty good. Didn't really expect any movement in his cards, given that he's just staying on the same team, and I was right. And the big thing for the Yankees is they haven't really done anything else. So you're like, if they just bring back Judge, why are they going to be any better than they were last year? And last year wasn't good enough. And you always expect the Yankees to be making moves. Um, there's a couple big people like left, but like I think there's really only like one game changer left, and that's Carlos Correa, and I don't doesn't look like he's going to sign with the Yankees. So
Mm,
maybe Carlos Rondon, the pitcher. I think like that would be pretty big get for them, but I don't think that's putting them into like straight title contention. So
right.
yeah, Aaron Judge. I was looking at his 2013 Bowman Chrome draft picks card. So like his first card, Bowman Chrome.
Yeah.
PSA 10. It was like 350 before. It's like 350 now. So like I don't
Didn't
know,
really
not a whole lot of
change.
movement.
Right.
Yeah, he had some weird spikes in there, which make me feel like they're not like legitimate. Like it spiked up like somebody bought.
Their own card.
What would this date have been? Oh no, I guess this was like during the playoff run. So if you were the person that sold during the playoff run for over $1,000, big shout out to you. But right now that card's like 350, and it was 350 last week, and it's 350 this week. So yeah, not a whole lot of movement.
Yeah.
But obviously for the Yankees, it's good they kept him. I'm a little bummed because the Giants were like the rumored other spot. So, that would have been cool. But if the Yankees lost a prospect like that to the not a prospect, but a player like that to the Giants, that would have been
Bad.
bad. The
Very
Yankees
bad.
don't lose people they want. Yeah. And what the issue was like they offered him a contract, but they were really trying to use their name like to fill in the money. And Aaron Judge was like, "Yeah, I get it. Like you're the Yankees, and you can offer something that no one else can, but you're gonna need to get a little bit closer on the money." And I think he did accept less than what the Padres or the Giants were offering him. I think they were both around 400 mil, and he took 360 for the Yankees.
Yeah.
But in baseball, playing for the pinstripes is that's the goal for I think everybody. Like even if you grow up a baseball fan and you hate the Yankees, like as a player, and every player I think would deep down wants to play for the Yankees. Like that's the
Right.
team. So
Makes sense.
yeah. The biggest person to move thus far, because Carlos Correa hasn't signed anywhere yet. Biggest player to move would be Xander Bogaerts. And he reportedly agreed to 11-year, 280 million deal with the Padres. So the Padres are going to be walking out when Tatis comes back. Obviously, and it's dependent on Tatis coming out. But Juan
Right.
Soto, who they traded for, Manny Machado, Fernando
Wait,
Tatis,
so
and
Xander
now Xander
Bogart just
Bogaerts
signed an
there.
11-year contract?
Yeah,
He's
at 30.
30.
Yeah, dude, baseball doesn't make any sense, bro.
That
The
was a
contracts are
giant.
insane.
That's a bad sign. I don't even know baseball, bro, and that's probably a bad signing.
Well, yeah, there's no way by
They're
40.
overpaying. They're overpaying him for probably like 6 or 7 years.
Baseball you can last a little bit longer,
Can you?
but
Okay.
yeah, like probably around like 37 ish is when he'll like no longer be good. So
Okay.
yeah, but you just gotta be competitive. Some shit club was probably offering him a bunch like that, and
Yeah.
Padres are probably like, well, whatever. I guess we got to if we want him. Um, but there's also probably stuff in the contract where they can get out from under it and all that kind of crap. Just like in every other sport.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But that's gonna be a deadly lineup, and so much so like I don't think like Xander Bogarts isn't like he's pretty much a stud, honestly, but he's not some like big power hitter or anything like that. But if he's gonna be batting like one or two with those big bats behind him, like he's gonna score a lot of runs, get some RBIs, all that kind of stuff. Like I'm like legitly interested. I might buy one of his cards this offseason because like if that's their lineup, Padres are gonna be nasty. Padres are, and they were already pretty good last year. I could see them winning it all for sure if that's
Yeah.
who they're walking out. And I think before he signed, his card was like his what's the card? 2012 Bowman Chrome Prospects card PSA 10 was like around like 50 ish, 55, and it's bumped up to 75. So, but I still think that's probably an all right deal if the Padres go on to win it all. So I think I might buy one of those. We'll see. And then, like I said, the last person I wanted to look at was Carlos Correa. He has not signed yet. So maybe next episode I'll be able to fill you in on the card movement and stuff. But he's a
Okay.
shortstop. He's 28. So out of the players that reasonably were going to move, I don't think anybody really expected Aaron Judge to move as long as the Yankees offered him real money.
Right.
Um, he's the youngest, Carlos Correa. He's only 28, which in baseball is pretty young. So that's pretty big. And I think a lot of people are thinking he's going to sign with the Giants, which is cool as a Giants fan.
Yeah, for sure.
And his card, I remember I was trying to find it like 2013 Bowman prospects. So all these guys 2012, 2013 ish. Only like $25 for a PSA 10. So he's just not a big bat, and he's always been on the. He was one of the Astros during the cheaters years, so I think there's a little bit of that with this pricing and all that kind of stuff. So obviously, I can't say buy his cards or not. I don't know what team he's signing for. So
Yeah, I won't know until he signs.
yeah, exactly.
Can't judge it.
Can't judge it. You want to do some football, buddy?
Let's do some football, dude.
Yeah, week 14 is winding
Um,
down right now.
yeah, I'm not even interested in that game. Patriots Cardinals, dude, hard pass. Um,
Agreed.
I feel like this weekend honestly was probably one of the most normal weekends of football we've had all year with who won. Like there wasn't any crazy upsets.
Lions Vikings, I would argue.
That's Lions have been on a hot streak. I don't think that's an upset with how the Lions been playing, and no one was expecting them to not like to get destroyed by them. That's how I don't know if you know, but they've won 5 in a row now. They've five and
Yeah,
one now in the past 6 games.
11 points. That's pretty big.
They've been popping off. Lions have also been playing that garbage the past couple games. I feel like
Vikings.
or Vikings. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, so first game up, we had the Raiders.
Man, I don't really expect the Rams ever to win, so
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that.
We had the Raiders at the Rams. I actually watched a good majority of the second half of this game. Now, Raiders offense looked real bad. Baker Mayfield looked fantastic, and he had only been there for like 30 hours. And I know everyone, like, I've been seeing a bunch of Rams fans in a bunch of the groups I'm in. They're, like, super high on Baker Mayfield, and I'm just like, you guys don't understand what's about to happen.
And they're high on the ass. If
Like, that was Baker Mayfield. That was Baker Mayfield being allowed to play backyard football because he didn't know the playbook. But now that he's actually going to have to play within the playbook, I guarantee you he's going to go back to being garbage. Like they were not signing Baker Mayfield with the idea of him replacing Matthew Stafford. Like that was
they
not.
They just wanted to have like a serviceable team for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, and then like they're only having to pay like $2 million or something for him, so it's not like it hit them at all, you know. But yeah, that game,
Did
Raiders.
we both pick the Raiders?
Yeah, we did. For obvious, I mean,
nice. Starting off. 0-0.
The Raiders choked that game away, dude, like really bad. As they have been doing the entire season.
Kind of the Raiders thing, right? Yeah.
They've been doing that the entire season. And of course, but yeah, Derek Carr, man, he was not playing well at all. He had this one he had this one really disgusting pick, dude. You know, last year when Kyler Murray like lobbed the ball into the air when he was like freaking out,
very end of the Cardinal season.
Yeah, he basically did the same thing, and it was like, what are you doing? But yeah, so the Raiders lost their Rams win. I think the Raiders have to win out if they're going to get anywhere. So I think those two teams are basically done for the season. Next up, we had the game we were just talking about, the Vikings at the Lions. We both chose the Vikings, which I think pretty much the rest of the NFL did. But the Lions are keeping it hot, man. Jared Goff is continuing to play well. 27 for 39, 330 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. The Lions are 6-7, man. I'm going for them only because of Dan Campbell, man.
He's a fun coach.
Like he cares so much, you know.
Yeah,
you could tell.
Yeah.
And I think he deserves the wins. Kirk Cousins actually played really well too.
Look at Justin Jefferson, dude.
Now look at Kirk Cousins, dude. Like not even Justin Jefferson, bro. Kirk Cousins.
Michael, look at Justin Jefferson.
425 yards.
Yeah,
and 2
and
touchdowns.
over half of them went to Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, how many touchdowns went to Justin Jefferson? 0,
not my
right?
fault he's not throwing them to him. All right, bro.
I'm just saying do not take that away from Kirk Cousins. He had himself a game. All right.
Against the worst defense in the NFL.
That's true. That's also fair. I mean, you could say the same thing for Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I could, but I like Justin Jefferson more than.
So do I. 223 yards receiving is still nuts, though. Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. I think Vikings are definitely a little fraudulent.
That's 2 losses in a row for them now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because they were 10-1, now they're 10-3.
Yeah.
And they are now 1 win away from the 49ers. So if the 49er, we'll get to that actually. I'll talk about that later. So yeah, the Lions took the game there on the Vikings.
So we're both 0-2 now.
Right now.
Good. We're really good at this.
Next up, we had the Ravens at the Steelers with Lamar Jackson out. No, I chose the Ravens. You chose the Steelers because the Ravens didn't have Lamar Jackson.
I think you're lying.
I'm not. That's what I had typed out. You went with the Steelers for the sole reason that Lamar Jackson was out.
Because
you dislike.
What happened to Kenny Pickett? I didn't know
Concussion.
Mitch Trubisky was going to be the one that
No. Well,
threw 30
yeah.
times.
He wasn't supposed to be. Kenny Pickett went out in the first quarter with a concussion. Concussion.
All right. Well, I'll take the
Concussion.
L, but
I mean, if you would have known Trubisky was playing, you probably still would have chosen the Ravens for sure. But like I think that we were talking about the Ravens, like even without Lamar Jackson, man, like that team is they keep on getting put in like the top 5 in power rankings in some lists I'm seeing, and I don't know why. I don't even know if they're a top 10 team
look at that
even with
passing
him.
total, bro. They had 104 yards passing.
Like even with Lamar Jackson playing, man, like he makes that team look so much better than they are.
Yeah, because he can just do that schoolyard bullshit, bro.
And that's why I don't know why Ravens are even considered a elite team. Like they're gonna get knocked out in the playoffs first round.
So excited to talk about this next game.
Next game, Bengals Browns. So I'm gonna give Casey the headline here. Deshaun Watson still sucks.
Yeah, bro.
He
26 for 42, 276 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Just
Dude,
I don't know.
I watched the highlights from that game, bro, and it was like showing his stuff. He looks bad, dude.
Yeah.
Like he does not know how to play the NFL, play football.
This offense scored 1 touchdown and 1 field goal, guys. Like, that's bad.
The Browns are playing much worse with Deshaun Watson, and I find it hilarious. And I think the Browns deserve that for even giving him what they gave him.
Yeah. I think maybe this is showing that not playing quarterback for 2 years is not a good thing. You know, maybe it's the hardest position in the NFL is not easy to just walk back from. You know.
Yeah, the Browns are done. Bengals are
Chase.
Dude. 10 catches, 119 yards, 1 touchdown. Joe Burrow also has some dimes that game, man.
Joey B is legit, bro.
Yeah, he's been playing really well this season again. He was a little iffy early on, but he's definitely put it together.
Yeah, he definitely took some time to get going.
Yeah. We both chose the Bengals there, of course.
Yeah, quarterback going in the other direction in the next game, Bills Jets. Josh Allen looking real spicy early on, and of late has just been
Yeah. Okay, right here.
Jets is a good team though, so
yeah. But he got arguably outplayed by Mike White. I mean, he had a rushing touchdown, but like, I don't know.
Look at that guy's name on the Jets. Their running back.
Zonovan Knight. Jets have been having really good luck with running backs, and I think that just has to do with Robert Saleh.
Zonovan, bro. What is that? That's not a real name. I
don't think it's that
Have
bad.
You ever seen Zonovan before?
No, but I don't know. I feel like I've seen worse. Can't get over long-haired Mr. White. And then David said typical Raiders. I just looked at the chat there.
What about my long hair?
He can't get over long-haired Mr. White.
This isn't that long of hair.
Yeah, I didn't think it was either, to be honest.
Who said that?
David.
Oh, thank you.
Game went about how I thought it was going to be. You know, me and Casey both chose the Bills, and I didn't think they were going to blow them out, and they didn't.
Jets are a good defense, so you're not going to blow them out.
Josh Allen is...
I guess Quinnen Williams got hurt. I remember hearing that in one of the podcasts I listened to for the Jets. He was like one of their best defenders, so that sucks.
Like, I know the Bills are still, the Bills. Like, when Josh Allen turns it on, they're still terrifying. But I feel like with Josh Allen's performance, like, you have to think that, like, are they a legitimate Super Bowl contender? Like, because when they're playing in the playoffs, they're not going to be playing against,
I would have, beginning of the year, I would have said best team in the AFC. Now I'm going to say third, probably.
Yeah.
I'm going to have the Chiefs and the Bengals higher than them in my books.
I definitely agree with that right now. If Josh Allen was playing better, it'd change the entire thing, but he's not, so. But yeah, so that's Josh Allen continues to underperform. I feel like Bills are still winning though, and I guess that's all that's important.
Yeah. How did the Cowboys only beat the Texans by 4 points?
Dude, they were losing most of that game. Actually, I don't know if you noticed it, but they scored 10 points in the last quarter.
Yeah, 10 unanswered
points.
Like
it was an ugly win. Dak played like garbage.
Yeah. Actual ass.
Yeah, I just I didn't really see much about this game. I just heard that the Cowboys, everyone was saying the Cowboys showed their true colors against the
You know what? I
Texans.
wanna, I wanna like see a comparison. Stats. Let me try and find this real quick. I
Yeah.
wanted to see like a comparison between Dak Prescott and Kirk Cousins, like stat wise, because
Uh,
I feel like Dak is like not from this game, but just like overall, I feel like everyone's
Dak's
like
gonna have more rushing stats than he's
Dak's
gonna have.
great, um, but then everyone talks shit about Kirk all the time.
I mean, that's the
I
Kirk
like,
Cousins effect, you know.
yeah, like are they really that different? You know, like, that's what I'm trying to figure
I
out.
I wouldn't put Dak. Everyone thinks Dak is like a top three, top five QB, and I disagree. I always have and always will. I think that Dak is being like, not saying Dak's bad. He's a starter. He's proved me wrong in that aspect. When he first came out, I didn't think he was going to be a starter, and I was like, he's not going to be their franchise QB. And he's proven me wrong, and he's been better than that. But I feel like right now he is being hard carried by the Cowboys defense.
Their passing or their completion percentage is the exact same. Kirk Cousins has played more games, so like looking at yards straight up is not really gonna.
Well, yards per
Um,
attempt.
yeah, completion percentage 66.7% for both of them. Touchdown percentage, so amount of passes that end in touchdowns, Kirk is slightly nudging out Dak. Interception percentage, Kirk is slightly nudging out Dak. So throws more touchdowns, but throws more picks. Checks out probably.
Right, gunslinger.
Yeah. Yards per completion, they're dead even.
Okay, that's yeah.
11.4. Passing yards per game, they're almost dead even, but Kirk has two more at 259. Quarterback rating 97.3 for Dak, 97.9 for Kirk. They're like
So
the same person.
Kirk's a little just well. Kirk. I mean, you have to factor in Dak's rushing stats to that though.
Yeah, but like I don't think he rushes anymore that much.
Ever since his
Like
ankle
since
blew
all
up.
these injuries, like I don't feel like he's rushing, you know?
Yeah. No, I mean I don't think you're wrong. I think he's still rushing more than uh, Kirk is,
Yeah.
but he had 6 rushes for 28 yards. Yeah, he's not rushing too often, I don't think. But yeah, Cowboys barely beat the Texans. Might have been an off week for the Cowboys. We'll see if they continue to play like trash, but we'll see.
Yeah, we've been talking about the Texans being the worst team in the
Yeah,
NFL by far, so you got to beat them by more than that.
yeah, uh,
Eagles put up 48 on the Giants,
yeah.
48 to
I
22.
watched that game, dude. The Eagles are just disgusting right now, man.
Yeah,
Like
Eagles.
they were not having any. Not saying the Giants' defense is amazing or anything, but the Eagles were having like literally zero problems, just getting first down upon first down over and over.
Miles Sanders, 8.5 yards a carry.
They,
Sheesh.
then Jalen Hurts was running it all over him too. When I was watching it,
11 yards a carry for Jalen Hurts.
yeah, it was
They're the
Giants were
best
just
team in the NFC
outclassed.
without a doubt, in my
Oh,
opinion.
that's for sure. That's a fact. Like their offense is
Yeah.
so high powered, and then they actually have a good defense on top of that.
Like they're probably gonna only lose one game.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna probably finish 16-1.
I can believe that. I can see that happening. I think the Giants are finally getting to a record to where
That fits them.
that
Yeah.
fits them. Yeah, I think they still need 2 more losses, but
Little fraudulent like the Vikings were.
yeah, and I don't think they're as fraudulent as, or I think they're more fraudulent than the Vikings were. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, Eagles blew out the Giants. I think everyone kind of expected the Eagles to win that one.
Man,
Next
not by
up,
26 though. That's crazy in the NFL. That's a nasty
yeah,
team.
I mean it's the Eagles though. They've been doing that all season.
They are nasty.
Next up, we have the Jaguars at the Titans. I actually chose the Titans here, but it seems like the Titans are finally starting to. I mean, you can't predict the Jags to win. Trevor Lawrence
I
will.
can because I love them. All right, bro. I will
Tre-
keep predicting them
Trevor
will win.
Lawrence is legit starting to remind me of Derek Carr, which is not good.
I mean, he popped off
I
today.
know that's why he's starting to remind me of Derek Carr. Derek Carr was like 2 years ago. You flip a coin, and he either plays really good or really bad.
But yeah, he's young. That's the main difference.
That's
So.
true. Yeah, that's fair. He
This
does
is
have
only
that.
year two.
I mean, but
And
yeah,
last year, Urban Meyer's his head coach. So does that count? No.
yeah, I guess you can take that away from
Maybe the
him.
worst coach in history.
Honestly, it was so bad. But yeah, Trevor Lawrence balled out, man. 30 to 442, 368 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. His fantasy owners were very happy if you were starting Trevor Lawrence for some reason. On the other side, Derrick Henry played well, but not well enough.
Yeah, you got your running back puts up that many yards and you still don't win. That's tough. That tells you where the Titans are. I feel like.
Yep. They have no one to throw the ball to. Evan Ingram, by the way, 2018 first round pick tight end that was picked by the Giants but is now on the Jags. Had 162 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns and 11 receptions. So
It's one of the most fraudulent lines I think I've ever seen.
Trevor Lawrence might have found a buddy, dude.
Maybe.
You never know. I mean,
Are we even now?
Yeah, we are. We ended
Alright.
even. I already did the count.
Damn it.
Yeah. Next up, we have the Chiefs at the Broncos. Dude, the Broncos finally put up some points, dude.
And they still lost.
And they still lost.
They put up 28 and they lost.
Russell Wilson finally decided that he wants to play football for one game of the season when it's already way too late. Patrick Mahomes threw 3 picks, by the way. That's worth noting.
Yeah. How do you throw 3 picks and still get 34 points?
Because he's in
Chiefs
Patrick Mahomes.
Chiefs are fucking crazy, bro.
It's fuck Patrick Mahomes, dude.
I know. I don't know.
Travis Kelce had another.
How about our
poor,
boy Jerick McKinnon down there?
Yeah. Travis Kelce had another poor receiving game. Like you look at the stat and you're like, oh, he didn't do that bad. That's poor for Travis Kelce and how he's been doing this whole year.
Yeah, 4 receptions, 71 yards. That's pretty bad. If you used to see a line like that from Travis Kelce, you'd expect to see 2 touchdowns in the touchdown column, but
Yeah.
they're not there. Yeah, Broncos defense is good, but like we said, their offense is probably the worst. And
Texans.
yeah.
Oh, I guess the
Yeah,
Texans
yeah.
at least have Dameon Pierce.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like-
It's gotta be
Yeah.
a toss up between those guys. They're pretty
Yeah,
bad.
we both chose the Chiefs there, as everyone expected. Russ is now out injured, by the way. I don't know if people knew that or not. Concussion.
Is he injured or injured?
He's in the kitchen.
I could see him being either of those.
Next up, we had the Panthers at the Seahawks. The Panthers routed the Seahawks. I was not expecting that at all. So that was
Panthers get the dub.
definitely an upset there.
With Sam Darnold as their quarterback.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold against Geno Smith. Sheesh.
So Geno Smith threw 2 picks, and now Geno Smith is coming off of a game where he was getting a lot of pressure put on him. He's playing against the team that you don't want to face when you struggle when you're under pressure. They're playing the 49ers, and we saw how that affected Tom Brady. But yeah, Panthers beat the Seahawks, which is very good.
The gun, Michael.
No, I'm not. We're next up. I was about to segue into it.
Shut up. You're jumping the gun, dude.
So the Panthers beat the Seahawks, which is very good for us with the next game coming up being the Buccaneers at the 49ers. That wasn't even a football game. Buccaneers, the game literally got changed. I don't know if you know this or not, Casey, but on Fox, they
got flexed off.
They literally turned it off in the middle of the 3rd quarter. That's how bad it looked.
even in Florida, from what I heard.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, we're going to go over to the other game. Niners were up 28-0 at halftime.
Brock Purdy, dude. Big Brock.
Big
blank Brock. So I don't know if you saw the touchdown where when Brock ran to the touchdown, the rushing one. Did you see the thing of Kittle coming up behind him?
No, I did not.
He had his arm swung down between his legs, and he was swinging his arm around as he walked up to him. George Kittle did.
Good old George.
Yeah. But Brock Purdy looks amazing. He is
It's what we talked about, right? We said best team
Yeah.
in the NFL for just to start a quarterback on.
Yeah. But the thing is he was making throw. So this is a stat. So he already has more touchdown passes outside the numbers than Jimmy Garoppolo has had in 3 seasons combined.
He had 2. He had 2 this game,
yeah.
and that was and that's how many he's had in however many seasons Jimmy's been back there.
I
This guy
mean,
easy.
obviously it's only his first game. I mean, it's not like he played an easy defense either. The Buccaneers have a pretty good defense. He had a
Just
pretty.
absolutely got throttled, man.
He Purdy played well, man. I mean, I don't think there was there were some throws where I was kind of like, but I mean, every quarterback's gonna have some bad throws.
Looks
you know?
like a high ankle sprain for Debo.
Yeah. So I'm guessing that's usually 3 to 4 weeks.
Depends on the severity, yeah,
So
of the strain, but
I mean, I think that now, so the thing with the 49ers, guys, is if the 49ers play the Seahawks on this Thursday, if the 49ers win that game, they clinch the NFC West. So it's low.
nice.
So if it takes 3 to 4 weeks for Debo to heal, that's perfect. Plus, I think on top of that, obviously it's not good that he had a high ankle sprain, but I think that's also going to give him time to rest that hamstring for the playoffs. So I think that's actually a big deal.
Yeah, we'll just rely on McCaffrey and
that's
Ayuk,
that's what I told my brother.
Maybe we'll have a little bit of a Kittle resurgence.
That's what I'm saying. Like I told my brother, I was like, I mean, when Debo went out, I was like, I'm not terrified because luckily the 49ers have a lot of playmakers on offense. So
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Purdy looks good. He's impressing quite literally everyone. Like I haven't seen a single analyst be like, "Nah, this kid not gonna make it." Every analyst is just like, "This might be a problem for every other team."
Like, our team's just nasty, bro.
No, if Purdy continues to play the way that he's playing and he ends up just being a diamond in the rough, like a Kurt Warner or something, like the Niners are gonna be a problem, like a massive problem. So we'll see.
Yeah, definitely not a team you're gonna want to run into.
Bucks offense looked real bad against the number one defense. Tom Brady was getting really upset because his players were getting manhandled off the line because he doesn't understand how that works. Well, he does. He just it's Tom Brady. But yeah, 49ers routed the Bucks. Wasn't like I honestly after halftime I didn't even I was like outrunning.
Yeah, no, I literally didn't watch it.
I didn't even worry about it. I was like feels good. I was like feels good, man. Stress free for the rest of the day. Let's get it.
Yeah, and then the night game yesterday was Chargers versus the Dolphins. Chargers won 23-17.
Tua looked really bad.
Second game of Tua looking like ass.
He looked like ass, bro. Like it wasn't even like 10 for 28 ass, guys.
Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. That's like what 38% completion percentage or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, Justin Herbert looked
Justin
good.
Herbert is nasty.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert, Joe B, Patty Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson. The quarterback position is in pretty good hands, at least.
Yeah, for sure.
For a while. Yeah.
And then starting here, actually I think it already started. Yeah, the Pats versus the Cardinals. But let's be honest, guys. I don't think anyone cares about those teams.
Who the fuck cares, my brother?
Yeah. So let's go ahead and move on to this coming week. This Pick'ems, boy.
Pick'em for week 15.
All right, so first up on the docket, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Seattle Seahawks. Even the Niners, obviously.
Niners.
Then we got the Colts at the Vikings. Give me the Vikings. I think they're still, especially if they're playing at home. But they got to have a bounce back here soon. I mean, it's not like they played horrible either. They lost.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Ravens at the Browns. Give me the Ravens because I think Lamar Jackson will be back.
Ooh, I like this one.
Next up, we have the
Saturday
Dolphins
night game
at the Bills. I don't know if I like this one because the Dolphins have played really not.
But the Bills haven't been crazy.
That's true. I guess that's true. The Bills, same thing could be said for the Bills and Josh Allen. Give me the Bills though. I think
Saturday night game. Everybody.
I don't know, man. Like even typing Bills, I'm like, ugh. I don't know.
I like Josh Allen though. I can't go against Joshy boy. So.
You know what?
As much as my money wants to do good.
I'm going Dolphins. We getting our split.
Okay. All right.
The Dolphins.
Eagles Bears.
Give me the Bears. Give me the Bears.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Give me the Bears.
All right.
Give me Justin Fields, boy.
You guys heard him. He said Bears.
Give me the Eagles, obviously.
Thank you.
Next up, we have the Lions at the Jets. Usually you'd be like, I take the Jets, but now you're just like, I don't know. Like,
I'll take the Jets.
Take the Jets?
Oh, yeah. I like defense more than offense.
Yeah, so do I. Give me the Jets, and I trust Robert Saleh more than I do the Jared Goff. Next up, we have the Steelers at
Oh boy.
the Panthers.
Oh,
Give me
oh
the
boy.
Panthers, honestly. Like, I don't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
care.
me too. Especially Trubisky. I don't.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh my God, this next game.
Oh my God! I have to look up what the line is for that. I have to look at what the
The
line is
Chiefs
for that.
at the Texans, bro. I'm gonna type Chiefs for you, obviously.
Yeah, what is the line? Chiefs.
Bro.
It's got to be insane.
Dude, that's like that has to be like one of the biggest like
Chiefs minus 14. Oh boy.
that. I'm wondering what the score is gonna be. Do you think that's how many scores do you think the Texans lose by?
Okay, I think the Texans will score like 12 points. And maybe a little bit more than 12 because the Chiefs' defense is nothing.
I'm gonna go the Texans drop 17 and the Chiefs drop 35.
That doesn't sound that bad.
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna say they lose by 3 scores.
I could even say 42 for the Chiefs. Like that's
3 scores. I'm gonna say 30, 38-17. That's what my pick. 3 scores, 21 points.
Okay. So yeah, obviously I typed Chiefs for both of us on that one. Where am I? Okay, next up we have the gross. Falcons at the Saints. Give me the Saints,
No, thank
I guess.
I'll take the Falcons. We can split on this one.
Yeah. I'll take the Saints. Next up we have the Cowboys at the Jags.
Jags have been alright, and Cowboys have looked less than impressive, well, at least last week.
I'm gonna take Cowboys. I think Trevor Lawrence is gonna struggle against their defense in the pass rush.
I think
Parsons.
I'm gonna go Cowboys too.
Micah.
But I would not be surprised if the Jags won that one.
No, yeah, I wouldn't be blown away.
Oh my God!
Next up, we have the Cardinals at the Broncos. Russell Wilson's out, so maybe we should pick the Broncos.
I'll take the Cardinals,
yeah,
but that's bad.
Yeah,
bro.
I'm still taking the Cards on that one.
That's bad.
Next up, we have the Patriots at the Raiders. Give me the Patriots, honestly.
Raiders for me. Just give me the Raiders.
Okay, I'll go Patriots.
Okay.
Next up, we have the Titans at the Chargers.
Chargers, please.
I'm done with the Titans.
Oh.
Next up, we have the Bengals at the Bucks.
Bengals.
I'm gonna go on.
Smash the Bengals for me.
Yeah. Next up, we have the Giants at the Commanders. Give me the Commanders because it's in Washington. That's a big game, by the way, guys. The Giants at the Commanders. It's a big
division game.
Yeah.
No. I'll take the Giants. We can split on that.
They're basically battling for a wild
I
card
kind of wanted
spot.
to say Commanders, but no, we can split.
You want Giants?
Yeah. Oh my God, this last game. They really thought they were giving us something special on Monday Night Football.
Yeah, they really did. We got Rams at the Packers. Man, see, I forgot the Packers existed because I think that was their bye week last week, and it was nice not seeing them on the schedule. Give me the Packers. Like that's yeah. I don't think Baker Mayfield's gonna play that good.
Bro.
I don't.
Baker.
No.
No, give me the Green Bay too. Oh, there's some
maybe the
stinkers in there.
Packers have had a little bit to regroup. They've had the bye week, so maybe they'll come back a little stronger too. I'm going to give that to them.
And you have just so everyone remembers, you got games on Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday this upcoming week, so you can watch a lot of football. Space it out.
Oh yeah, there's games on Saturday.
Yeah, those first 3 games were, sorry.
I did not notice. Yeah, Colts. So Saturday, guys, Colts, Vikings, Ravens, Browns, and the Dolphins, Bills.
Yeah, so. Not bad games on Saturday. Some of the games on Sunday though are freaking cheeks.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. There's what 1, 2, 3, 4 straight Cheeks games, and then Chiefs Texans is also Cheeks because no, that's not a game. That's like scrimmage for the Chiefs.
Yeah. Finally have a good Thursday night matchup though. I honestly think the Niners Seahawks is going to be a pretty good game. So.
Maybe. I hope it's not. I hope the Niners kick their ass.
Maybe. Yeah. Seahawks haven't really been playing like, #1 defenses, so we'll see how they actually perform.
All right. Let's do some packs, buddy.
Let's do some packs, buddy.
And get the heck out of here. Oh, bollocks.
Nice, the floor. Is that your dirty clothes? That's what's up.
No, there's no dirty clothes. Don't tell my mom, okay? She's scary. Boop. You good?
Yes, sir. We good to go.
All right, so we're gonna open some baseball hobby packs, then an NFL's value pack, since those are the main sports we talked about today, and we're gonna keep it rather cheap. All these baseball packs are around $6 a pop, and this football pack is like $15. I think one of
It's
them we said was
lagging a
$8.
lot right now, just so you know. Not like
Really?
yeah, like your camera. Like your camera when it was on you was perfectly fine, but now it's just like stuttering.
Mm.
I'm not sure what that's about.
Maybe I'll adjust the cord, pull it
Yeah.
out, and put it back in. All right. So let's start with Donruss Baseball 2022. Again, Donruss is Panini, so unlicensed, so you won't see team names, which is why it's not that sought after at all. Freddie Peralta, Nathan Eovaldi, Frankie Montes, Diamond Kings, Matt Olson, Kyle Raleigh, rated rookie for the Mariners. Austin Hayes. We got a number to 149 of Los Angeles Acuna.
Yes, sir.
Huh, I don't know who that is, but that's a pretty card, design wise. And then Whit Merrifield. So we'll put hits over on the left, rookies in the middle, and then trash on the right. All right, 2021 Bowman. This is all about those Chrome prospect cards. This is the, I don't know, with baseball, it's all about Bowman. Buster Posey, Garrett Cole, Austin Meadows, Chris Bubik, Tyler Stevenson. Our Chromes are Christian Robinson, Jackson Kowar, Cade Cavalli, Christopher Morel, their first Bowman. So that means right up there, that means it's the first card that's been printed of this kid as far as like tops and Bowman are concerned. And then Drew Waters. I don't know if any of those are good. I'm just gonna be quite honest with y'all.
Yeah.
My favorite baseball cards, 2021 Allen and Ginter Topps Chrome. Allen and Ginter Chrome is my favorite. Mikey's favorite is Gypsy Queen, which is up next.
I see that. I already seen that boy.
What?
What?
This is why I love Allen and Ginter for the randomness. Sarah Spain. Oh, she's from ESPN. I remember Sarah Spain from listening to ESPN radio when I was like in college. Like Spotify wasn't really, or podcasts weren't really a thing yet, so I just listened to a lot of ESPN radio. I think she talks about basketball a lot. Oh, that's weird. Hira. Okay, we do have a mini. We got Larkin. Is that, yeah, Barry Larkin from the Reds? That's weird. Old school. And then what is our mini card? This is a weird design.
Huh?
Oh yeah, blue whale.
That's a nice
World's
looking card.
largest silver blue whale, bro.
That's what's up.
I bet that, you know what? Mike, you look that up.
What?
Look at this card up.
Look the price up?
Yeah.
Alright. What do I look up?
Type in Topps Chrome
Topps,
silver
Chrome, silver,
blue whale mini. That should bring it up.
blue whale mini. I'm on 130point.com. Literally nothing. Should I put Allen and
Maybe you
Ginter?
have to type in Allen and Ginter. Yeah.
Topps, Allen, and Ginter.
Nothing.
There's one for like the world's largest mini refractor giant squid, and that was $1.
Oh yeah, change it to refractor instead of silver. I forgot. And Tops they call them refractor.
Instead of silver.
Yeah. If this is only a buck, I'm gonna be upset because this is a really pretty card, and I feel like if you're talking about world's largest, the blue whale is the largest. It's the biggest
2021
animal.
Topps Allen and Ginter Chrome, the world's largest mini refractor. Then it says you pick, and he has like a stack of them, and they're $1.25.
And blue whales in it.
I mean, I'm assuming. Let me see.
I wanted this to be better.
I mean, I can pull up the feed and see if he actually has a list of them all. I'm assuming he does.
I wanted this to be worth more. Yeah, it's gonna go in the hit pile for me just because it's cool. I'm an animal person. I don't know if people know that, but all my students and my friends know that, and my family. I'm big into animals.
Yeah, I think he has them
And
all.
I actually got to see a blue whale, which is pretty cool one time on a whale watching thing. So, and they are huge. Don't know if people know this. Not only the biggest animal on the planet right now, but biggest animal ever. So, that's interesting. I'd like to say. All right, let's do Gypsy Queen. Come on, Gypsy Queen, give us something, baby. Because last Gypsy Queen pack we opened a couple streams ago gave us absolutely nothing. So you owe us something, Gypsy Queen. Let's see if you come through. Luis Gurriel, Garrett Cole, Jorge Soler, Dansby Swanson, right? Is that this kid's name? Is that a? Oh, you have an autograph on card. Huh.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, Dansby Swanson, and then who is this? Is it Alec? Yeah, Alec Manoa. You have just received a Gypsy Queen autograph issued by 2022
frozen,
Topps.
just so you know, the camera.
Really?
Like it's frozen on the signature. There it goes. It finally just moved. Okay. We can see it now.
So you're gonna have to look that up, buddy.
Okay.
Alec Manoa. So 2022 Gypsy Queen Alec Manoa auto.
Gypsy Queen. What now?
Alec, Alek.
Okay.
And then Manoa, Manoah.
Manoa auto.
Yeah, just autograph.
Blue Jays, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Blue Jays.
One sold for 11, one sold for 15. PSA 9's $90, but I'm assuming obviously you have to pay to get it graded. One sold for 20.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say probably 14. Let's just say 13, 14.
Now, do his autos on those cards, do they have his number, like 6 on them all?
6 on them all?
And are those? Yeah, you see how right at the edge of it, he has number 6.
Yes, they do.
They do.
Yeah.
And are they all on card? Like not stickers?
It looks like that. It doesn't say it on them.
Yeah, I don't know if Gypsy Queen just has on card or something. Okay, other cards we have Frias. Luis Frias, Arizona Diamondbacks pitcher, his rookie card. And then bottom 2. All right, so
I mean, it's still got like 14 bucks
Gypsy
there,
Queen,
I'd say.
Gypsy Queen came through.
Yeah.
Get down there, you stupid card. There we go. All right. Now we're on football. Mikey likes football. 2021 Absolute. Remember, Absolute's all about the kabooms, which you never get, but that's why it's hyped. But don't worry, we have a kaboom in here, right, Mike?
Yeah, I already see it.
You see that sick kid reporter back there?
Yeah.
Tommy Trimble. Who? Amir Smith Dorset. Jarrett Patterson. Adicombo Ogundeji. Same. Rashad Bateman. At least somebody we've heard of. Demetric Felton. Nico Collins.
Ugh, what are these cards?
Carlos Boogie Basham.
What?
Are we really not gonna get a quarterback? Oh, there he is. Mac Jones.
Hey, Mac Attack.
Come play new game.
Froze. Pause. When you're moving.
Pause.
Pause when you're moving of the cards.
Pause.
Okay.
I paused.
DK.
DK. T.
Froze again.
What the frick, bro?
Yeah, your camera's like being real bad. Like when it was
Is
on
my
you, it looks
camera or
perfectly
my
fine. It's
connection?
weird. Well, it's just weird to me that it was working fine when it was, You're
It
good
did
now,
take a
88.
fall. So Trey McKitty, Red Zone Tyreek Hill.
Hmm. Blazing
Weird.
Stars. Or no, Star Gazing.
Stargazing Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomie.
Russ, and then I think these are all gonna be base.
Oh, Kid Reporter.
Huh.
Nice.
Oh, and yeah, Kid Reporter.
That was
A
bad.
nice expired Kid Reporter. Yeah,
Because
needless to say,
Max going downhill right now, so.
yeah, all we had was a base Mac Jones
Oof.
and a Patrick Mahomes insert.
It's probably like, what, $2 total? Maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Needless to say, we're not going to be using a whole lot of sleeves today. I think there's maybe already sleeved and top loaded that one. I think these 4 deserve sleeves, and that's probably it.
The whale's not even the real one. That's just for him.
Okay. Shut up, Michael. Okay.
I'm just being honest, dude.
Shut up, Michael. Okay.
Just being honest, bro.
Shit the fuck up, Michael.
Wore an elf hat all day at work, bro. So my head's all itchy.
Bet you look super cute though.
Thank you. It actually was too small for my head, bro. It was rough.
Damn. For your pinhead?
Yeah, I got a big old dome, though, dude. What?
No penis though.
True. The clown has no penis. All right.
Stupid.
All right, guys. That is it for episode 23 of Sonoran Sports Cards. We talked about the World Cup, guys, and we will see how it ends and talk about how it ended on our next video. It finally lines up that way where we can for sure say that this time. Then we talked about some of the MLB free agency. More of Casey talked about some of the MLB free agency. And then we talked about the NFL, did our normal pick'ems. So yeah, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell, guys, so you can see when we go live, and you can try to chat with us, and I will try to interact with you as much as I can and as much as we are able to. And as always, guys, I know we haven't said this in a while. If you happen to see any cards that you guys are like, man, I kind of want that card, just shoot a message to the account, guys, or comment on the video, stuff like that. We'll try to pay attention, get that to you the best way that we can.
This sick whale card.
A sick whale card.
Although, just kidding, I'm not selling this to you.
That's too valuable to you.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, we appreciate it, and we will be back next Monday to talk about the winner of the World Cup.